as a mom, life is crazy busy, right? You get up, you got to get all the kids ready. You take them to school, you take them to daycare, you do all the after school
Mm-hmm.
things and dinner somewhere in there. We get this going, and then we go, and then the kids are up, and it's hard to get them to sleep, which you need to watch my sleep therapy podcast if that's an issue in your house. And then we and then we're tired, and then so and then we look at our spouse and we're like, you know what? Let's just watch Game of Thrones or whatever we're watching, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
what are some things that couples can do to help rebuild some of that connection?
Yeah. So I am not a therapist to recommend doing a weekly date night or a monthly date night. Because like you just described, when are you supposed to do that, right? Like when are you supposed to have a night where you can go out and do something with your partner?
Yep.
But what I usually recommend is find 10 to 30 minutes. If you can make it daily, great. If not, minimum 3 times a week, where you just check in with your partner. And
Yep.
it could be something as simple as, hey, how can I support you better today? Or what was something you enjoyed about today? What was something that you didn't enjoy about today?
Yep.
Just to, I don't know, build on that friendship foundation that's so important, that keeps the intimacy alive, right? Doesn't have to be anything crazy. 10 to 30 minutes. And if we can do it once a day, great. If not, 3 times a week is great.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's also something so incredibly magnetic about physical touch. So, like, if you are just too exhausted to even talk to each other or see each other, if you can, like, when you're
Mm-hmm.
watching whatever show you guys watch together, if you can hold hands or, lay close together on the couch as you're watching, I just think that those nonverbal communication is not the end all
Yes.
beat all. Like all those things of ass talking and whatever, but sometimes when you're just like dog and tired, just to like be close to each other, I think makes a big difference in the long run.
Well, and I think you bring up a good point. We're never not communicating. We are always communicating something, even if we don't think we
Mm-hmm.
are.
Yeah.
But also, I think what I'm hearing you say, and I would agree, it's the intention behind it, right? Are we scrolling through TikTok videos together to dissociate, to not connect? Or is that something that we really enjoy together that brings us
Yeah.
joy, right?
Yeah.
The intention is the difference.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that that also brings up another little topic, right? So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's also really important to sometimes do the things that your partner wants to do that maybe you don't love. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if, like, if they are a die-hard Packers, go Pack Go fan,
Yes.
and you are just not a football person, right? So, coming alongside learning some of those pieces of the game, learning,
Mm-hmm.
just the bare necessities. It's only a few hours, right? Going and do that. Or like I personally would rather watch grass grow than play golf. But if I had a partner that loved to play
Takes
golf,
about the
I
same
would
amount of time, right?
yeah, pretty much, right? Go get in the golf cart, do your thing. But
Yes.
how important do you think that is in a relationship?
I think it's very important. I think what you're hitting on here really is needs versus wants, right? And that's different for everybody. I mean, really, your partner's need might be that you go play golf with them because that's
Mm-hmm.
how they feel connected to you. And I'm not here to encourage people to do things that they just absolutely hate, that's triggering for them.
Right.
But I think you
Yeah.
bring up a good point that it's just a few hours of your day. It makes your partner feel loved. It's filling their love tank. And so if their love tank is filled, they're going to be more likely to do things that meet your needs, right? To give
Yeah.
and a take. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.